Hello. Hello, everyone. Sorry for the minor delay there. Some noise for a second as I move some things around. Oh, Lord, that's loud. Okay. Happy almost Christmas, everyone. Welcome. It's my first live stream since June. um, I was doing these every week, and then Rachel and I were getting ready to get married, and so that put everything on hold, and then I just didn't do them. So I'm back. I don't know if I'm gonna like do these super often or what I'm gonna do, but I decided it's close to Christmas and it's the anniversary of Paper Lion, so play what songs I can remember off that one. Let me know if it sounds all right on y'all's end. I can adjust accordingly. Um, so yeah. Cheers to everybody. Hope everyone has a delicious beverage. I have some delicious dry fly, uh, wheat whiskey. That's what I'll be enjoying during our time together. So Paper Lion. Paper Lion was a record that um, I hadn't made an album with a band I was in a while. I'd been living here for a few years, and the band had gone through a few weird incarnations by that point. Well, not weird; they were good, but it had gone through some incarnations and some personnel changes and some stuff. And we finally got it to where we were ready to make a CD of tunes. And we went to our bass player at the time, Terry Birch's basement, recorded all these songs. Got a lot of nice people say nice things to me when I need them. I just can't believe everything I hear when I greet them. What you getting at? What you looking for? What's it gonna take this time? Don't know if I trust that drink you're pouring or the reasons of your rhyme. And I just the damnedest thing. All got seat up and nowhere to go. Showing off my new brass ring, but when the shine wears off, I won't be able to show you nothing. Show you nothing. I gotta decipher real and fake. Lipstick and bow on this pig. Don't think a bit of more than I could chew. Why does the piece have to be so big? Baby, Lion, hold your head up high. Don't let them get you down. Ignorance is bliss, my friend. You play dumb, you just might survive. Oh, man. There's like an E flat there. But then I put a capo on tonight. I had no idea how to get where I was going. I'm gonna stand right here this evening. If the mood is right, I'll open up my eyes. If the trick don't work this time, I'll just find a way to hide behind the line. Oh, because it's not about the joke you tell, just how the punchline gets sold. Now I'm not about you swinging the breeze, just to find out how my story gets sold, yeah. Baby, I can hold your head up high. Don't let them get you down. Ignorance is bliss, my friend. You play dumb, you just might survive. And do this whole thing. Well, your face looks like a dance hall, closed well after 2. I can't find a way to get a rise out of you. I stare at you for hours, I can't make you flinch. Push and pull, pull and push, but you don't budge an inch. Well, I never seen your eyes so red. It must have been a hell of a fight. I guess that's a side effect from crying yourself to sleep at night. And you can't get to the kitchen, 'cause this room ain't been cleaned for weeks. And I can still hear the tremble every time you speak. Ain't it a shame? Always the same. Somebody gonna call somebody names. Everything changed. It's all gone. Stupid little radio song. Somebody does somebody wrong. Just move on. You go on, count up all the things I've done. Are they worse than the things you did? The more I tried to hurt you, the more you ran and hid. And I can barely keep from laughing as I watch you walking out. Long as I don't have to hear you shout again. Ain't it a shame? Always the same. Somebody gonna call somebody named. Everything changed. It's all gone. Just a stupid little radio song. Somebody does somebody wrong. Just move on. It's the way we go out, the way we're done in. Should've known we could down in flame. The way we go out, way we're done in. Now you swing it, it's always the same. Ain't it a shame? Always the same. Somebody gotta call somebody names. Everything changed. It's all gone. Stupid little radio song. Somebody does somebody wrong. Just move on. Oh, 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 oh. Somebody gonna tell another lie. Whoa, oh, oh, oh. Somebody gonna make somebody cry. All right. What's up, Joel and Steve and Ryan? Hope everybody's having a good Festivus so far. Everybody else that's in there is hanging out, listening right now. Hello to you. So a lot of these, like half of the songs on this album were songs I wrote right around the time. Cheers, right? Right around the time that I was moving here from Spokane. Most of them. And then a few I wrote after I got here. I meant this one to sound happy. I meant this to be a love song. And then as it evolved, it became kind of desperate and sad. I just rolled with it. Incidentally, this is one of my mom's favorite songs of mine. It's called The Next One. I don't think anything could kill me. And I don't think anything would hurt. But if you want to be the next one to try and hurt me, I'll stand right here with my arms open wide again. And I don't think anyone could know me. You never, ooh, I don't think anyone is trying. Never. But if you want to be the next one to try and know me, well, I'll stand right here while you say my soul again. 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 No, I don't think anyone could fix me. Never. Ooh. No, I don't think anyone is tried. Never. Ooh. If you want to be the next one to try and fix me, well, I'll stand right here while you save my soul again. 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 Are you gonna be the one gonna tear it all down? Tear it all down. Will you be just another one bound to push me around? Push me around. Are you gonna be my next chance? Last one I got. Last one I got. Or are you gonna try to chain me into something I'm not? Something I'm not. All right. I tried to sing 3 different vocal parts at the same time there for a minute. Reason I did that is, of course, that song on the album assisted by the amazing vocal stylings and guitar stylings of Charlie Adams. Yeah. What do they say about me at that point in my life? That's a really good question, because I would say between the years of like 2000, yeah, okay, so like 10 years ago. That's a good question, right? So like 10 years ago when I was writing these songs, and even between 14 and 8 years ago when the CD came out, I was super lost. A couple years after I moved here, like the thing I thought I was going to do for my whole life, I kind of got fed up with and quit. I got into a relationship that ended up being kind of toxic. I was in a weird headspace. I was in a looking for answers headspace. I was kind of in a looking for answers headspace for longer than that, but yeah, that's what kind of where I was wondering what the hell the answers were for everything. And that was that last song with relationships, of wondering what the hell was this person gonna hurt me too. And yeah, it was supposed to be a love song, and it was all like, oh, you're gonna hurt me too. But there you go. This one I actually wrote. See if I remember how to play this. Buckle up, everybody. This song I actually wrote before I left Spokane, but I wanted to put it on a CD. I played it with my prior band in Spokane that was called Matthew Lindley Mistake. we had a song that we put on the one CD that we put out that was called um what was that called? It was called Wagon. And it was a song that I wrote uh about I had told a girlfriend that I had quit smoking, and I hadn't actually. Oh, this isn't even plugged in, y'all. Hang on. Stand by. Does that even make a difference at this point? Is that better or worse? I don't know. You all tell me. So I was a cigarette smoker, and I had quit for a little while, and then I had started again, and I'd kind of quit at the behest of a girlfriend, and not necessarily because I wanted to. And I didn't smoke for like 9 months, and then I started again, and I was sneaking around, and one day she caught me. She smelled it on me, and it was this big fight. So I wrote this song that was like uh, an apology song to her called Wagon. And I don't know. See, it's like I never wanted to let you down. I sang it really high, like emo too. I was like, I was too curious what it felt like to do it. And yeah. So there was that. And then that girl left me for another dude. So I started smoking again. And I came to band practice one day, and I was really, really bummed out. And we were about to do a show, and we were rehearsing the songs we're going to do for the show. And that was in set. And I was like, I don't know if I can sing this song, guys, because I'm mad at the girl, and this was like my apology song to the girl, and I don't think she deserves my apology anymore, blah blah blah. And my guitar player Brandon Humphreys, who I don't know if he's watching tonight, but rock on, brother. My guitar player Brandon Humphreys does this, and I was like, oh yeah, let's do that instead. And I wrote this song that night, and this is almost like the sequel or the FU version of the song Wagon, and it is called Cigarettes. Well, I did everything that you asked of me. Change everything of myself in spite of me. Maybe I didn't try hard enough. Maybe all that little stuff, well, it got to you. Well, it got to you. Well, I lied, I didn't change everything you thought. And I hold on tight to the one last vice I got. Maybe it'd be better if I could try, but now that you're gone and said goodbye, what good would that do? What good would that do? Take back the words you gave me. Take back the thoughts you put in my head. I still smoke cigarettes. What do I do with the path I've taken? Now that my efforts have been forsaken. Well, I know I could sit home and deal with withdrawal, but I'd wait by the phone, waiting for your call. What good would that do? What good would that do? Here's a dated line. I took down all your pictures, erased your messages from my machine, but I still smoke cigarettes. something that could kill me. Turn around and make me feel alive and free. I know it seems so childish now, but it makes me feel so much better somehow. Where does it get me? Well, I'll tell you where it gets me. I'll never appease you. I damn sure don't want you back. I'd rather have a cigarette, 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 yeah. Cigarette, 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 yeah. Cigarette. Yeah, so that was that one. So I had lived here, I'd moved here, and I'd lived here about a year. And I was going back to play this show at a winery in Spokane. And I literally sat down telling myself I wanted to write a song just about my feelings of what I left behind and the person I was, and maybe I had changed in a year since I'd been gone, and maybe I hadn't. And wanted to smoke them if you got them, Steve. I wanted something that would be like my like I Still Love Y'all song when I went back to play this show, and I was like, I need to write a Spokane song as I drink some Spokane based whiskey. And that was this one. Thinking about old familiar tune. Well, they don't remember when I used to howl at the moon. Longing for where I used to stand. Oh, they don't remember when I used to get out of hand. Wasn't my plan, Lilac City. Shine your light on me. Been some time now, and plenty changed. Sure hope the folks there still remember my name. If it's all the same, Lilac City. Shine your light on me. Pavilion, like a diamond in the sky. Carousel, bring a tear to my eye. Oh, my heart won't let me leave. Well, it's a loving longing in the pit of my soul. Sure to forget the nights I used to get out of control. kept me home, Lilac City. Shine your light on me. Parkade, like a diamond in the sky. Big red wagon, bring a tear to my eye. Oh, my soul won't let me stay. Rose City's home now, hometown don't change. Oh, they all forgot the night I fell off the goddamn stage. It's all the rage, Lilac City. Shine your light on, Lilac City. Shine your ever loving light on, Lilac City. Oh, shine your light on me. Yeah, all right, okay. I realized the mic cord was in the way. You can't see my sweet shredding up here. Hey, Stu. Hope you and Cordelia are doing well. Yeah, the fell off stage line is a true story. We played a gig as a joke. I booked a gig. Hey, Dean. As a joke, I booked a gig for that band Matthew Lindley Mistake. That was like our second anniversary as a band. Just as and I was trying to do it all tongue in cheek, you know, and this big self-fulfilling prophecy. And he played at we used to play at this venue called the Boulevard, which actually Dean, when Dean and I were in a band together, we played there once too. It's now a huge, massive luxury hotel. They bulldozed it, but we're playing this show, and I used to get pretty drunk on stage, and we would always end shows by playing like Dirty Deeds by AC/DC, or we would play like Rock and Roll Night by Kiss. And I would the sound guy at the venue would hand me a wireless mic, and I'd run all over the bar, and I'd jump up on the bar. And so we're playing Rock and Roll All Night, and I'm just hammered, and I look out, and he's holding out the mic like a baton, like, here we go, buddy, it's time. And this was a good size, like 4.5 foot off the ground stage. And in my brain, I'm like, if I jump down, I could trip and fall, and that would be embarrassing. So I will just gently step forward off this stage and then go get said microphone and run around said bar. Yeah, I basically just face planted off the 4.5, 5 foot stage onto the concrete floor of the bar. Looked up, jumped up, grabbed the mic, bleeding from the arm, continued to run around the bar. So yes, it was the night. The band was called Matthew Lindley Mistake, and the other guys in the band almost fired me. My name was in the title of the band, and wasn't my proudest. Anyway. Dean, that just checked in, helped produce and mix down the Paper Lion album, and set up mics and stuff, and is a good old buddy of mine, and hopefully we hang out a bunch. Yeah, you're right, Ryan. Hopefully, Dean, we hang out a bunch after I move up your direction here in a month or so. Which is called a segue, because this song's also about moving. So is My lovely wife and I are preparing to relocate to Seattle in probably at the latest like 5 weeks from now. It'll be early February when we move. Well, for just over 14 years ago, I moved here from Spokane, which, with the exception of being away at college, which is only an hour away anyway, hour and a half, I had never really left Spokane. So I wrote this song on a notepad as I drove down the road. This was my moving on song, and it's probably my favorite song I've ever written, I guess. I fell in love with a painfully awkward girl. Just looking for some kind of stranger, cloak her in mystery and keep her from danger. And never had a stake in any particular world. She'd go out dancing to avoid a fight, turn and smile when I say goodnight. Say tonight, shine a light, so I can find you easy. If I want to come back home, oh, tonight, shine a light, so I can find you easy. If you'll have me, if you'll have me. Fell out of love with a painfully awkward town. Square peg and round hole in all the cliches. Just wasn't where I could spend my days, but moved on to an equally unknown sea. And it gets more familiar with each passing face. Case out of sight, I can't survive in this place. Then tonight, shine a light, so I can find you easy. If I want to come back home, oh, tonight, shine a light, so I can find you easy. If you'll have me, if you'll have me. Can I come back home for a little while? Still in love with a painfully awkward dream. Maybe it's because I don't know anything else. It's the only way I could live with myself. I keep making it harder than it needs to be. But tonight there's a dance song without a bell in it. Pop the neon and I will pay. Oh, tonight, shine a light so I can find you easily. If I want to come back home, oh, tonight, shine a light so I can find you easy. If you'll help me, if you'll help me, if you'll help me, if you'll help me. Oh man, I hit the finish. I got the finish on that one, everybody. That is right, Diener. We played that. Yeah. So we had moved here. I had a band called Matthew and the Mistake, and I moved here, and I just played by my lonesome for a while, and then Dean and my best buddy Michael Doing. We started a little 3-piece together for a while, and that morphed into a 4 and then a 5-piece with keys and all kinds of stuff. We got to play a lot of cool gigs with that band. We opened for Paula Nutini and Serena Ryder at the Aladdin, a sold-out Aladdin. Got to fly that starship once. That was fun. We got to open for Jason Isbell and the 400 Unit and the Mother Hips a couple times. I got to open for Robert Ellis once. Yeah, there was some good times there, man. Yeah. Good times. Let's see where are we at on the set list here. Oh man, I don't know. Got like 5 tunes left. And maybe I'll throw a couple Christmas songs in at the end if you guys are still digging it. This one, we'll give it a shot, but I never, in hindsight, I don't like this song. And I'll tell you why. I was feeling like I was writing too many personal songs, and I wanted to write a folky sounding song, and I wanted it to be fictional. And I feel like it ended up sounding really cliche. And so, but we went with it and we put it on the record, and it's really fun on the record because we do a bunch of like weird crowd noise type playing around at the end. On the day that I leave, don't you cry for me. Don't you cry for me when you keep your promises. On the day that I leave, don't you cry for me. Don't you cry for me and keep your promises. Oh boy. Promise me you won't live your life trouble. Now, don't listen to things other folks say. I go, I got a few more things you do promise me today. I raise a glass, like raise a glass to me on my birthday, and I keep your promises. Yeah, raise a glass to me on my birthday, and I keep your promises. Promise me you'll know I had my reason. What I did, it needed to be done. As I turn to say goodbye, knowing my heart all battles are won. Won't you keep that candle burning bright, and keep your promises. Won't you keep that candle burning bright, and keep your promises. Promise me you won't live your life trouble. Things you think you could have changed. Combination, pain and desperation. Bring my life rearranged. And on the day that I leave, don't you cry for me. Don't you cry for me, just to keep your promises. On the day that I leave, don't you cry for me. Don't you cry for me, and to keep your promises. Yeah. All right. So, continuing with story time, I worked at Kink with Dean there, and a radio station here in Portland for the and I lived in Vancouver for the first like couple of years I lived here, and then I was working at this radio station, and I was like, it's time for the true urban experience, and I moved into a 300 square foot studio apartment that I lived in for like 4 years. Well, it was walking distance from the radio station, and they canned me like 4 months after I moved in. But I lived there for like 3.5 more years. And then I was getting ready to move out of it. I just needed a bigger space. And so I wrote a love song for that apartment as I left. Be the queen of my Murphy bed. Be the queen of my Murphy bed. Plenty of room from foot to head, and I'll love you until I'm dead. Me on my Murphy bed. Be the queen of my clawfoot tub. Be the queen of my clawfoot tub. Plenty of room to scrub it up. We won't have to hide our love. For the queen of my clawfoot tub. Not a lot of room. That's room enough. Come on, baby. Come on, call my bluff, won't you? Bedroom and living room, all rolled in one. Get you through the front door. Well, the jobs have done. Won't you be the queen of my microwave? Be the queen of my microwave. I will always be your slave. I love you till they send me down to my grave. You're the queen of my microwave. Be the queen of my four walls too. Be the queen of my four walls too. We ain't got much to do, but everything you see, it belongs to you. You're the queen of my four walls too. Okay. I still pass by that place when I'm headed to like timbers matches and stuff. I don't ever want to live in a 300 square foot studio again, but there's still some reminiscing. My tune real quick. Gross. How's everyone? Thank you for hanging out. I'm now making the cell phone noise into the microphone because let's see here. All right. Yeah, man. I'm glad everyone's hanging in, getting on with it. It's all we can do. You know, I'm sure everyone had to cancel at least some portion of their plans for this stuff. Me and the wifey are hunkering down. We're gonna get through it, y'all. I promise. I got good feelings about next year. Granted, I said that this time last year. I did. You can all blame me for all of this. I was in LA in January, the day they announced they were quarantining people at LAX because of this new sickness that they were finding in people. I was in LA and we watched the morning news and watched them talk about it. And then me and my coworker went to go talk to a bunch of clients all day. And as we were driving around, we just kept saying, man, I just got a feeling like 2020 is going to be a great year for us. It's going to be great. It's going to be great. And yeah, so it's all my fault. Sorry, all. And that's not the song I'm going to play right now either. I'm going to play this song. I should say that By the time we got to the CD release party, the bass player that had helped us record the record and whose basement studio we used and who had been in the band, he had left the band. We went through a couple bass players and we found Wilson Carr, who's been the bass player in the Matthew Lindley band since then for 8 years. It was his second ever gig with us. And this is his favorite song. I don't know that he's listening tonight, but this is his favorite song that we do. He had twin boys in COVID, so his year wasn't all bad. I got married. My year wasn't all bad. I hope y'all have a thing. Won't try and change your mind about anything. Even the blackest heart has a soul that can sing. Once again, I'm a mess, but to you, ain't no surprise. Still, I'd like nothing more than to wake up and look in those eyes. It's late and I know you're lonely too. I ain't got a cure, there's something that might get us through. Being alone this time just wouldn't be right. Won't you please? Won't you please stay the night? You and I were gonna be the ones give the world hell. Maybe tonight we can remember just how that felt. One was quite part of the clique with the exception of you. Your arms are always the ones I can crawl into. Ain't they, baby? Ain't they, baby? Yeah, it's late and I know you're lonely too. And I don't got a cure, but an idea what might get us through. Being alone this time just wouldn't be right. Won't you please? Won't you please stay the night? What's hard? What's the harm? Taking a second chance on me. For every time I let you down, left you wondering why I keep you around. Every time you looked at me, didn't quite see what you wanted to see. And every night you laid awake, wondering if you made a mistake. And every night since, cursed my name, wonder what I was doing out playing this game. And everyone since that wasn't enough, no, it weren't quite me, no, that didn't stack up. And every touch you never felt, every kiss left on the shelf, every feeling that wasn't quite right. You can be tonight, you can be tonight. Oh, it's late and I know you're lonely too. I don't got a cure, but an idea what just might do. Just being alone this time just wouldn't be right. Won't you please? Oh, won't you please stay the night? inside a blanket fort, like no one's seen before. Too hard to penetrate. Oh man, hold on. I forgot. I forgot that one. Hang on. Oh man. Okay, here we go. So this was this little kind of half song that I wanted to put on there that I had been doing at shows. Um, I'd sometimes end shows with it, but here we go. Okay, I remember the line. So I'd put this thing together and um, yeah, it goes like this. It's out of blanket fort, like no one's seen before. Too hard to penetrate. I sang Amazing Grace to keep the beasts away, ignorant to my fate. Weather raged outside, rain on the roof got me high as I huddled under the noise. Is God or mental health enough to save yourself when you're just a scared little boy? No one should help me back home. Think I'll go it alone. 35 years and nothing changed. 35 years and nothing changed. And now the blanket fort is bigger than before and harder to penetrate. And I sing hallelujah, 'cause I forgot about you, but it took too long to wait. Dial that one back. Think you did one more take. Sing it out loud. You just might find what you're after. I was the king of excuses till you showed me how. I was the king of regrets till you gave me more to chew on. And it's time to make the change. There's no need to go insane. It'll all make more sense when it's over. going to do the bantry thing and tell a quick story. So this next verse was inspired by a pro wrestler named the Grappler, Len Denton. He wrestled in Portland a whole bunch. He wrestled all over the country. He's actually credited with helping to invent the DDT, the wrestling move, because Jake Roberts had him in a front headlock, and then Len Denton slipped on a slippery part of the mat, and they fell over, driving Len's head into the ground, and hence the DDT. Well, I went to a little tiny indie wrestling show, and Len Denton was there. And we went to like the gas station afterwards to get something to drink in the car on the ride home. And there was Len Denton. And he had his head bandaged shut because he had taken a chair to the face. And these little kids were staring at the cut in his head. And he looked at the kids and said, "You see that, kid? I was standing when I should have been running." I was like, damn it, I'm going to put that in a song someday. A few years later, we were playing a show here in Portland, old bar called the Annex that's not around anymore. And the sound guy overheard me say something about pro wrestling. So we get done sound checking. He gets on the mic into the monitors and goes, you into pro wrestling? And I was like, yeah. He goes, do you ever heard of the Grappler? It's like, as a matter of fact, I have. He says, he's at the bar. You want to meet him? So I went and I met Len Denton. And I said, oh man, it's so cool to meet you. I saw you about 8 years ago and you were doing a thing and you had a cut on your head and this kid said this thing to you and I put it in a song and we're going to sing it tonight. He went, yeah, great. I think he left before our set started. But anyway, this next verse was co-written by the Grappler. I was standing when I should have been running. Watching when I should have been stoned. I'm not opposed to taking things a little more easy. Of course that's a lie, but then again, how would you know? How would you know when it's time to make a change? No need to go insane. It'll all make more sense when you're older. Oh, left to right, up and down. Left to right, up and down. All right. So that, folks, is the Paper Lion album. There it was. We had a fantastic CD release party at the Tonic Lounge, RIP. Tonic Lounge is now an old folks home. Sad. The great Brad Parsons, another Portland stalwart, was with us, as well as the Oh My Mi's, who I think have relocated back to Wisconsin. A couple of Wisconsin ladies. Or maybe they're back here. I don't know. Anyway, another tidbit, I got a tattoo of the album cover on my rib cage the day of the show. Don't ever do that. Do not try that at home. Beth from the Oh My Mi's ran up to me after our set was done and gave me the biggest, most excruciating bear hug I've ever had in my life. Still got the tattoo though. Oh, memories. Anyway, yeah. I suppose I'll play one or two more before we call it a Festivus for the rest of us. Let's say that this song is going to represent the airing of grievances. How about? This is a song I wrote about a year ago when I started when we got together, when the band the Misbehaviors got together. I was driving down the road and I saw a guy in front of me in a big dumb beat up truck with a bumper sticker that said Trump 2020, make liberals cry again. And it just dawned on me that some people don't even care about when it wins or the betterment of the country or whatever. They just care about what's on that sticker on their truck. In our time of frustration from our great and weary nation comes a cry, desperation in the dark, a demand for some answers. All the beltway dancers, wheel-bound hamsters, and so many easy marks. But you were not concerned with things that could be learned from any talking head out to make a buck. Oh, you care for knowing you're already showing. Yes, it's glowing from that sticker on your truck. And your fire keeps raging as your roadways keep on aging. And if you ever feel like you're out of luck, well, you still got that sticker on your truck. Well, the talking points keep humming, that'll hymn your coming. That's a becoming tune that's sung to you each day. Of the ministers of fear, hope you'll only hear the searing embers that they're sending out your way. Yeah, you were not impressed with anything less than the blowhards and the deals that they've struck. And when challenged you find your only peace of mind can be mined from that sticker on your truck. 1, 2, 3, and your fire keeps raging as your roadways keep on aging. If you ever feel like you're out of luck, well, at least you got that sticker on your truck. And you scowl and you frown as you drive around. You never found a thing as exciting as hate for everyone you see, especially those that disagree. This type of freedom's what'll make this country great. You were not on board, falling on your sword when your lords and heroes find themselves stuck. When you frown, don't let yourself get down. Your only friend's that sticker on your truck. And your fire keeps raging as your roadways keep on aging. If you ever feel like you're out of luck, Well, at least you got that sticker on your truck. Orange, you glad you got that sticker on your truck? Okay. Words read different on on a. Some apps work differently on a Mac. I have a new computer here. I couldn't get it to full screen, so I was trying to get to my words. Use your words. Okay, let's do this. So yeah, just me and Rach here at Casa de Lindley for Christmas this year. I like playing this one every year. Kind of reminds me of our family Christmases too. It's a Robert Earl Keen song. Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk at our Christmas party. We were drinking champagne punch and homemade eggnog. Little sister brought her new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. Didn't know what to think of him till he sang Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad. Brother Bill brought his kids with him. The 3 from his first wife, Lynn, and the 2 identical twins from his second wife, Mary Nell. Of course, he brought his new wife, Kay, who talks all about AA. Chain smoking while the stereo plays Noel, Noel, the first Noel. Carve the turkey, put the ball game on. Mix Bloody Marys when the eggnog's gone. Take a trip to the quick pack store. We need some ice and an extension cord. Bag of celery and some Diet Sprite. Box of tampons and Marlboro Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Fran and Rita came from Harlingen. Can't remember how I'm kin to them. When they plugged their motorhome in, it blew our Christmas lights. Cousin David knew just what went wrong, so we gathered out on our front lawn. We flipped a breaker and the lights came on, and we sang Silent Night, oh silent night, oh holy night. Carve the turkey, turn the ball game on. Mix margaritas, cause we all want one. Make a trip to the stop and go. We need some lemons and a can of fake snow. And some Diet Sprite. Box of tampons and Salem Lights. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Hallelujah, everybody say cheese. Merry Christmas from the family. Feliz Navidad. All right. Oh boy, oh boy. Let's see. Pardon me. Try this one. It was Christmas in prison. The food was real good. We had turkey and pistols carved out of wood. And I dream of her always, even when I don't dream. Her name's on my tongue, blood's in my stream. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart. We're flowing by God. She reminds me of a chess game, someone I admire, or a picnic in the rain after a prairie fire. Her heart is as big as this whole goddamn jail, and she's sweeter than saccharin at a drugstore sale. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature's got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart, we're flowing by God. The searchlight in the big yard swings round with the gun and spotlights of snowflakes like dust in the sun. It's Christmas in prison. There'll be music tonight. I'll probably get homesick. I love you, good night. Wait a while, eternity. Old Mother Nature got nothing on me. Come to me, run to me, come to me now. We're rolling, my sweetheart. We're blowing my gun. I do not know any Chipmunks Christmas, Allison. Marshall, I told the story about the grappler earlier, and now you're here. Or were you here then too? Marshall was the sound guy that introduced me to the grappler that night. Right? That's right, isn't it? Anyway. Well, I told the story anyway. Okay. I suppose I'll do one more. Call it good. The grappler's still in St. John's. There's another chance for me to go meet him. I'll do one more and call it good. This one is probably of the newer songs I've written, my favorite. It's kind of a sad song, but I think it's also a hopeful song. If you know anybody that's having a rough go, maybe you can relate. It's about my friend of mine that's has had a rough go and then another rough go on top of that rough go. But yeah, this is called JBLM. It goes like this: 2, 3, 4. Drove past Lewis and I thought of you. Thought about dropping by, but I kept on driving through. Guess I loved you back when we was kids. Suppose I still do, but wonder how much good that did. We just ran and hid, and honey, I wanna know if you're alright. Honey, I wanna know if you're alright. Part of being human is opening up to pain. Humanity's overrated when it happens again and again. Strength is a white sheet on a rainy Halloween. The longer you're out there, the easier you're seen. Damn, this world is mean. And honey, I wanna know if you're alright. Honey, I wanna know if you're alright. Your hand in my hand, your hand in my hand, your hand in my hand. Drove up to Council Crest, watched the rain fall on the town. Seething in my rage as I watch it all fall down. Things in this life will scare the breath right out of you. City at night wondering if you're underwater too. Could it all be true? And honey, I wanna know if you're alright. And honey, I wanna know if you're alright. All right, y'all. Have a Merry Christmas, everybody. Have a wonderful, good time. I don't know that I'll do one of these next week, but I think I'll do another one of these soon. If we don't do this next week, then have a happy New Year as well. And yeah, everyone, stay safe, stay together. Yeah, man. Everybody hang in there. Have a Merry Christmas. I love you all. Thank you for coming and hanging out and watching this. It was kind of nerve-wracking to do one of these for the first time in a while, but I was glad that y'all were in the chat and enjoying it, and we'll do it again. So I just don't know when yet. Crazy few weeks coming up for me, but this was great. We'll do another one. Love y'all. Merry Christmas and good night.